Here we go now. Just winding down some of that music. I'm kind of jamming to it. It's that Ibiza mix
Yeah,
on YouTube.
like you're in the med.
Super cool. I love it. I love it. That's where we get our music from. It's on YouTube. It's Ibiza, and it's where we kind of want to be right now, huh?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Good evening. Happy pre-Friday, and welcome to another episode of Thursday Night Live presented by Sailing SV Freedom and yours truly. My name is Joe. This is my wife, Christian.
Yeah.
Not to be pronounced Christian. That's an ongoing family joke. It's Kristen and Joe.
That's a joke.
And this crazy journey started about 5 months ago. We decided to scratch a little bit of a midlife crisis itch and go out and get ourselves a 40-foot sailboat with zero sailing experience. And I do think it was a midlife crisis itch because I can't put my finger on why we would do something like that otherwise.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree.
There we go. Let's start it like that. Why
We're
do you
always
disagree?
doing stuff
Who
of
is?
we
Oh,
are always doing stuff that's out of the box, and we also midlife 50, I would say, wanted to travel more, so we kind of looped that into our plans as well. And
well, wouldn't that then be kind of like a midlife crisis, midlife adventure? We're calling
midlife
it?
adventure. I think we're always on adventures, though, to be
Yeah.
honest.
And it's awesome. It feels really, really, really good. I want to go over a couple things. We've got to shut the door. We have an African gray wizard in the African gray wizard,
Parrot.
African gray parrot named Wizard in the background. He's just going crazy tonight with his high pitches. Our German shepherds are laying right behind us, nice and quiet. So, yeah. So about 8 months ago, we went out and got this sailboat. We had a very, very basic survey completed. Kind of knew what we were getting into, but now realizing we did not know what we were getting into because we're diving into this Teak now. We attempted to save it over the summer. We took a lot of boards off. I took a lot of boards off, and I used the West Systems 2-part epoxy and epoxied them down. And I thought maybe, securing that, taking the screws off, and putting the 3/8-inch Teak bungs in there would help it.
Mm,
And it was just too.
it was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work, and it was just too far gone. So, right before we dive into everything, you know how we do it. If you're new here, please join in the festivities. What we do is we celebrate the pre-Friday, and we celebrate just 15 or 20 minutes with us just to kick back, relax, take your shoes off, pour yourself a glass of bourbon, open up a bottle of wine or
You
your
should-
favorite juice.
You should tell everybody what a special day yesterday was.
Oh, well, why should I do it if you're bringing it up?
It's your special day.
Uh,
Joe turned 52 yesterday, everyone.
I did. I
Big
turned
5-2.
52, and I'm going to celebrate with Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel.
That's right.
Yeah, I did. It doesn't feel any different. No, nothing like I woke up and anything started hurting or I feel depressed or anything like that. Same old stuff. But what I will say is this is the birthday over the past probably 10 birthdays that I'm the most hopeful.
Oh, really?
I'm most excited because I was thinking about this a lot today. And if you guys will indulge me here a minute to go off on my little, not a rant, but maybe
A reflection of sorts?
a reflection of sorts. I like how you put that. I was thinking today about the military.
Mm.
And I came up with the military because of this wonderful thing right here. I'm calling my man beard.
Oh, it's
Right.
more than that. It's
So,
like a Duck Dynasty situation.
It's getting there. I love it. But listen, I did nearly 13 years in the military. For that time, I couldn't grow any facial hair.
Mm.
For that time, I couldn't go on a vacation without getting approval first from my supervisor or anybody like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I got hurt, I had to report it. If I got a sunburn, you got to report it in the military. So there were so many things that I was like chained to, like I handcuffed to, that I couldn't do. And I can do anything I want now.
Yeah.
I can go and I could use recreational marijuana if I want to.
Okay.
You can't do that in the military. Even though it's legal in a lot of states, it's federally not legal. So you can't do that in the military, nor did I ever do that. But if I chose to partake in that, I can.
Now you can, sure.
So it is freeing, and that's why I'm saying this is my first birthday out of the military in 13 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel great. You know, I feel really good about that, and I'm excited for what's to come.
Good.
So hopefully you guys opened up a little bit of something here. You're going to kick back, relax, and enjoy it. The way we do it now is Thursday is our Freedom Day. Thursday, and I apologize, everybody. I got Thursday's episode out late. I launched it tonight at about 7:10 because I was editing it right up until the end there.
It's okay.
I got back from Florida a few days ago for my birthday, and I went to go on the boat today and get a lot of stuff done. I ended up not getting a lot done. My tool was broke, my oscillating tool broken. I couldn't do any of the work really, so it just really kind of wasted about 4 hours of my time. But I got some footage. It's in the video tonight. So what we do on the Thursdays is I launch that video usually 6 o'clock. Give you all time to watch it. They're about 25 minutes now, I guess, on average we're looking at.
Yeah, longer than they were, right?
Yeah, we definitely went up from 5 to 7 minutes up to like 20, 25, creeping on that 30-minute mark per some requests from subscribers, and I love it. I enjoy it because it's more.
It's nice.
It captures more of the work that's getting done.
Mm.
It's hard, you know. It's frustrating. It's hard on the body at our age here. That's the
That
worst
is so
part.
true. No,
That's
true. It's true.
right.
Yeah.
You were there the other day. You felt it. The
Yeah.
next day, you did it for a day, and the next
I
day
know.
you're like, oh, your legs
The
hurt.
last day I was like, oh, I really don't feel, you know. But then later, you know, in all fairness, I did end up getting the flu. So I thought at first, like, oh, you know, but part of it was working on the boat because, like, you're so cramped sometimes, like when you're on, you know,
Side deck.
thank you.
Yep.
You're like in this little squeezy space, you know, and now that we've lost weight, you know, you can fit there a little bit better, but it is a little.
It still hurts
A
the
little
bones,
tight.
man. Like my back,
Yeah.
my knees, and all that stuff. But tonight's episode was pretty cool because we got about 97% of the teak done, meaning removed. And we brought the big shop vac on board and we started vacuuming, cleaning stuff up. Things are a mess. It's just a mess everywhere. And now we're supposed to get this huge snowstorm over the weekend in New York. So I've got to kind of batten down the hatches for that because
You
apparently
do.
it's going to be like a whole bunch of snow, then freezing rain, and then snow again, which means all of that could build up on the cover that we made.
Layers
Layers
of winter.
Layers of winter shit. That's
And
why we want to be down in New York.
Rainmaker LM, he
My number one.
was,
Great guy. Rainmaker, appreciate your support and your encouragement.
love you. But he was saying that you do anything to get ready for the storm, lots of heavy snow on the way, and then but he does ask about is there a balsa core?
So that is yet still to be determined. I wanted to get that to you all today. That was my plan, is to get on a boat, finish. I might have 13 boards left to take up.
Really?
If that.
Wow.
Yeah, out of how many we did. All the screws are up, which, by the way, you still have time to guess. I didn't purposely put a date when I'm going to pick the winner for how many screws you think we took out of the deck, because I want to make sure they were all up just in case it gets really close. There are some that are just way, way, way low. One or two that I think are way, way high. I haven't counted yet. And a couple of them that I'm like, yeah, that's got to be right. But I don't know. So we're going to count them up this week and they'll be there next week. But Rainmaker, yeah. I still don't know. And I did some filming today. It was just a cluster F of a day, right? So I did some filming and I went into something a little bit more, which I want to talk about tonight. I can't show you footage of it. It's on my drive. It'll be part of next video, but I'm going to tell you guys about it because this is kind of like my our community here, like our fam, our Freedom family. So what I did do today is it was pretty cool. Scott was on board with me. He's in the video.
Today?
Wow, dude.
I'm sorry.
God, you can't yell so much.
I'm sorry.
All right, so I'm going to welcome 52 in gracefully and embrace something that I just got.
I'm sorry.
I just got hearing aids. So I've got what's going to be a service connected disability with hearing, especially this ear. 80% I can't hear anything.
Like,
I just got these hearing
screamed
aids,
into it.
and everything, like I could hear a pin drop like 7 miles away right now, I think. So it's just amplified. I got this like constant headache, and she just went right into it there. So that's why I kind of
Yeah.
flinched a little bit. But
I gotta get
anywho,
used to doing like speaking to you
yeah,
at a regular volume.
normally,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Scotty was not on board today, but he was on board last week. He was in
Right.
the episode for this week.
Right.
And what we discovered is, and this is what I love. This is going to be a lot of the next episode. This boat, picture this, right? It's not a production boat. They only made a handful of these things. They were over $1 million new in the 80s, from what I'm finding out. This boat's 1985, so they probably started commissioning or building her a year and a half, 2 years earlier. So the factory, from what I understand, started building their boat. It's a 40-foot boat, 13.2 beam. So they have, the boat that they're going to build, and then they're going to customize it for whoever the owner might be. So, which I didn't realize, you don't know. So taking all this teak off, I used the endoscope in previous episode, and I showed you how it was hollow in there.
Yeah.
Continue taking off teak and everything, and I look, and Scott points it out to me. He's like, look at this. And it is plain as day, and you could see it a little bit in this video. In the next video, it'll be blatantly glaring obvious, because I made it that way when I filmed today. It is about 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, oval. Exactly the same spot on the port bow and the starboard bow. And I did some research and I looked it up. Somebody might have sent me a picture of it. I know Rainmaker, you sent me a boat that's for sale right now. I think it's 120,000 euros maybe, that's similar to my boat.
Really?
But it's the factory. So what they did in the factory is it came factory with the diamond tread non-skid, and it came with 2 scoops. You know those scoops that come up and over where you're cruising and it catches the wind and the wind goes in the cabin. I guess that was factory on both sides, as was some kind of little vent that looked like the size of a brick, a red brick. Those are all covered over in this boat, and you cannot tell unless you remove all the teak. So I saw those, and I happen to use out of the hundreds and hundreds of square inches on this boat, that one little spot is where I drilled for the endoscope. So I'm thinking that maybe that's the area that was hollow where that went in. So I do want to try the other side and other sides. But it's super cool. I have pictures of it. It's really neat. So if you Google 1985 North Wind 40, you'll see you might be able to find 3, maybe 4. Maybe 2 or 3. But you'll see in those pictures that they have on the bow those scoops that come out. So basically, what I'm surmising on this is that the factory built this boat with non-skid, with the option of teak. They had those scoops with the option of a hatch. So they were just in that area where they sold the boat, and they had finished those things. And the original owners that purchased it, which are the owners we bought it from, she was only owned by one family.
Right.
They said, no, hold up, time out on the build. We want teak. We want extra big hatches, and so on and so forth. So that's what we discovered. And I cleaned it up and I showed it today. It was pretty awesome. It's like I described it, I think, as a treasure hunt. Just trying to find the pot of gold and like the big treasure by seeing things that the owners never saw this.
Yeah.
It was right at the factory that they did this stuff, because that teak is 40 years old.
Yeah.
So super cool. So I digress. That's what we found out today. If anybody can comment down there for me what those things are. I know they're vents, and it's not a sugar scoop, but it comes up and then it bends like towards the bow. So it'll just grab the wind and then bring it down in the cabin, and then the square thing next to it, I have no idea what that was.
Why does it bring it in the cabin?
Oh, it's like free AC. It's like a fan.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
freeze
like,
for me.
Cools down the inside while sailing,
Freeze for me.
Free is for me. So that was the big discovery. The boat is pretty much dried out. It's looking good. I hope it stays this way through this storm because I'm going to take probably tomorrow. I will take my moisture meter and I'll check some areas. My oscillating tool is busted and I need that to get the rest of the pieces off because they are epoxied on with West Systems 2-part epoxy.
Ooh.
And that's impossible to get off because I put it on. That was one of the things we did during the summer to save the teak, is to try take those boards that were loose up.
Yeah.
Did a 2-part epoxy underneath there, and that stuff is like,
well, at least we know it's
great.
Does the job.
Heck yeah. But don't try to get teak up off of that from the deck. You know.
Those things are called. I don't want to say it wrong. Doradas.
What?
Rainmaker says they are called dorades.
Okay.
The air scoop can be turned around. They have 4 on our boat. Ooh. And they are great. Constant ventilation.
So look at what we could do.
Oh my. That's
What
about
word was
right.
that?
I was going to say, oh, Nelly.
Oh my. So one of those dorades is completely, like I could open it up and drop one in, probably no problem. The other one,
I don't know if they could.
did you guys hear that?
I don't know if they could hear that.
That was the German Shepherd
That's
yawning
so
back there.
funny.
Like, anyway, the other side, the starboard side hatch, like more than 3/4 is accessible. Then the rest of it goes into that hatch in the front. But I don't mind. I would love that because it was a little bit hot in the boat.
Yeah. You could say that again. And I just want to say we have 2 more people commenting. Yes. We have Dave Shear.
Yeah.
Those are called snorkel vents.
Okay.
I think they were used in areas like a head or bally or even motor fume vents.
Okay.
And
the head makes sense because poopy.
And then Pat Sales. Hey Pat. Pat says, how do those deck air scoops for ventilation work?
Yeah.
On boats like a 1980s Northwind 40,
yeah,
these are usually dorade vents or dorade style ventilators. They are designed to let air in while keeping water even in rain or rough seas.
Right.
And then Rainmaker, now jumping in, look at the Wikipedia link. They are made to separate air and water so you do not get water in. I'm loving this.
That's awesome. Yeah, thank you guys. I'm trying to look super quick on my phone, and then I could show you guys the image that I have off of a boat that's for sale. Here it is.
So interesting.
So do you see that? That's it right there. That's the front. That's like that's an ugly bow, right? Not like our boat. Teak, nice, but
yeah,
like right there, right? So here, I'm going to show you guys. This is what right there.
Right there, yep.
Right, you see that, guys? That's what we're talking about, and that's exactly where it is on my boat. And look, just to the, I can't decipher sides. Nope, the other side. Oh shit. Yeah, this right here, backwards, right there. That little like rectangle thing right there, that we have too. So I don't know what that is. If that's a vent, another vent, or I don't know. But those are the 2 things I show you plain as day in this next video coming up. But you see, that's the factory deck. Now that has lines in it, but that's not teak. That's just probably painted on there or something.
But now we do have one. Do we have one of those vents?
Oh look, that came out much better right there. No, that was covered up by the teak.
I was gonna say
we have them. We have the area where we can cut that out. Right. So
Mm-hmm.
I could totally just cut that little section out, and we can buy a new dorade Pisma.
Yes, well,
Prisma.
Exactly. Yep, dorade vent. That's a Prisma.
Oh.
And then we got Griff. They made a set on the Duracell YouTube channel. Interesting.
Duracell. Okay.
Is a deck prism that amplifies light. They are usually glass.
Yeah, you see, that was a different material. Like they didn't use a regular epoxy to go over that. It felt like it was wood, and I was tapping it too for the next video. I'll do more video of that tomorrow to kind of see if we could discover into that. And that kind of brings me into something very, very exciting for me. I really appreciate everybody jumping in over there. Please drop where you're from,
I love it.
especially if you're from outside of the United States, right? We had Holland
Well, I think
last year.
I think Griff, from what I remember, a couple weeks back.
Dave too, and Rainmaker, they're all from the States. Is Griff from Australia?
I thought Griff was from Australia.
Okay, let us know.
I don't
Griff.
know if that's true, Griff, but I thought that was the case. And then I know that Rainmaker was talking about how they have their boat in Annapolis.
But he's originally from where we are. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he's a homie. He's an OG.
Yeah, buddy.
The PJ OG.
Oh God.
But something came out. I didn't even tell you.
Oh wait, Pat Sales is Holland. So Pat Sales is Holland.
Okay, is he here?
Yeah. Griff.
So Pat's here,
Pat's
and
been-
Griff.
Griff just showed up. Yep, Australia.
So we got Australia, we got Holland, we got the States. Guys, listen, this is what it's all about right here. This is the stuff that we enjoy doing more than the videos, even though the videos are our thing. YouTube just put a huge change out. I've been studying YouTube for years and watching things and trying to figure out how can I make a not a fantastic living, but just make some money off of it so we could get out of here and then take the next step of maybe after 2 years of refitting, actually go on these faraway journeys and take you guys with us. And they just made a change. So the big algorithm with YouTube is supposedly they don't care about subscribers anymore. Subscribers doesn't mean anything. It only matters is how many people watch your video, how long they watch the video for, and if they come back to watch.
Oh.
So part of the YouTube, what they do is you have to have 1,000 subscribers at the minimum to be able to start making money off of YouTube, being monetized, offer memberships, this, that, and the other thing. But they recognize that they were putting their own foot in their own mouth by saying subscribers doesn't matter, but you have to have 1,000. So they just changed it to 500. They cut it in half. Wow. So you need 500 members now, and we can do a membership type base.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought that would be awesome. Do do like a Freedom Family. We have a website that's in the mix right now. That's going to be a really nice website that's going to be dedicated to memberships. We can open it up where I can have some cameras live while I'm doing the work. And I could do it for a period of, say, like 4 hours on a Thursday or whatever. And whenever it is, you guys can jump on as a membership and kind of watch as I go and give me hints and tricks and this and that. Maybe even go for a sail with us, come down. We're going to do things this summer with the veterans. I've already been working on that where we do some free sailing for some heroes. But I wanted to drop that in there because I was super excited about that because, you know, this stuff is crazy expensive. You know, I'm breaking tools left and right. I'm buying more equipment to make things better. And even if it's just a few bucks, but we have 500 members or more, that's just going to help us be able to build the channel and make it that much better and make it that community membership based type thing that we've been wanting to do from the beginning. So
no, I already feel like I didn't know that, like you said, Rainmaker, he just wrote Earl L. Vandermeulen, which
in the house.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
Grew up running a Boston whaler in Port Jeff Harbor.
Yeah.
Jumping the ferry wake. That's hysterical. But then, you know, Griff, I just love everything Australia. I love that a lot of the channels we watch are from Australia.
They're like almost all of the YouTube channels that we watch that are sailing, they're all Aussies.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, how awesome are they? We met 2 of them.
Oh, they're great.
At the Annapolis
They're
Boat
super
Show.
Cool.
Sailing Sunday. He's from Australia. She's from Colorado. And then leading the escapade, they're both from Australia.
Yeah. No, I love it. And then Pat Sales, who had just changed their screen name, the ones from Holland.
Yeah.
What I love about that is that, you know, early on, Joe and I talked about how we, you know, I want to see other places away, you know, basically Europe. And then, of course, we want to do the sailing in the Caribbean and Bahamas and all that. So this past summer, we went to Italy. And then the summer before that, we went to Ireland. And I'm always thinking about, like, what do I want to see next? What do I want Joe to see or our kids to see?
Come on over me a little bit. Let me get to your height.
And one of those places was Amsterdam. Like, I'd really, really would love to go to Amsterdam. So when, you know, you popped on Pat Sales and you were talking about being from Holland, I was like, wow, like, you know, you can connect and, you know, ask people anything about where they're from. I think it's such a beautiful thing to talk to people from other places.
Absolutely. And there's a few sailing channels now. Two that I know, Sailing Gypsy, JIBCSEA, and Sailing Magic Carpet are
Oh,
both, well, not Sailing Magic Carpet. Sailing Gypsy bought an aluminum sailboat, and they're all up in, I think, the Netherlands.
no.
And they're doing, where the heck are they?
Iceland, you said.
Okay. But then there's also Sailing Magic Carpet. They're up there too.
Well, that, yeah.
I don't know where they are, but I mean, obviously, but we can cruise up. We go to Maine and then we just jump across, right? We go up to Maine where it kind of jumps out a little bit, and then you got Greenland, Iceland,
Mm-hmm.
Sweden, like all that stuff. We can kind of go in and out of there, but
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that stuff in the summertime. I would not want to do that stuff in the wintertime
No,
because,
like right now.
like
No.
right now, Pat, I wonder how cold it is. Wait, Pat's Australia.
No, Pat is in Amsterdam.
Pam's Amsterdam.
And Pat just said that he would show us around Amsterdam.
Let's do it, dude.
Woo! I think that's so
Amsterdam is all right. Here's coming from your.
cool. Don't go there. I know where you're going. I was going the dorky historic route. Like, I'd want to go to see the Anne Frank house.
I'm going
in
to Peep
Amsterdam.
Show and the marijuana.
I want to get a bicycle and just
I want to get a Harley.
no, but in Amsterdam you get bicycles and there's canals and it's supposed to be really, really cool. So thank you, Pat, for that offer of showing us around because I might take you up on that.
You never know where we're going to end up. That's the beauty of this thing. A sailboat. You know what, man? World War III can kick out here in the United States. There's a lot of stuff, crazy stuff going on in the world. You never know what's going to happen. Sail away and just enjoy your peace.
Yeah.
Or you get stressed out, something happens health wise or whatever, and we got to do this stuff while we can.
Mm-hmm.
We really, really do. I mean,
Yeah.
I think we're all in the same age bracket. We're all in the young to older 50s, maybe a couple
Maybe.
in the younger 60s. Because I know Holland is Pat, right? He I think was 69.
Oh yeah. It says
Yeah.
Pat Sales 1969. Oh, cool. So
And
not far.
Rainmaker, I think he graduated in 87,
I don't know.
Port Jeff. So we graduated like 4 years after that. Is that 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 5 years after that. But yeah, Kristen grew up right behind the high school in Port Jeff, like forever. I moved from Smithtown to Mount Sinai. I went to Port Jeff. So, I mean, you get people. That's the best thing about this. You got somebody
I
who's
love
from
it.
the same town right here, and then you got somebody from how far is Australia?
Oh my
I mean,
gosh. Crazy. I mean, it's so far.
it's
And
crazy.
And Dave Shear just said, freedom is a time machine. The time sailing from port to port, taking you to different places.
I love that. I want to get that tattoo.
Yeah.
I want to get another tattoo.
Okay.
But that one sounds good.
You sound like our kids. Yes. Which is funny. This past summer when we were in Italy, Joe tried so hard to get me to get a tattoo. And I really haven't ever felt the urge to get one. I know some people are like, oh my gosh, it's the best thing ever. But it was like,
I got her drunk. We were drinking. We had some good wine, and it was like my goal is to go out and even get like a sunflower on your ass cheek or something. Just
no, you're trying to
bridge
get
that
me to get like a cross because we had gone to the Vatican
yeah,
or something.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been so nice.
Yeah, it would have been fun. Dave Shear says he's older than dirt. I don't believe that, Dave.
Wait, Dave, are you 77?
Dave, you're as young as you feel, Dave.
I think I remember talking to Dave at one point, and he did say that.
Older than dirt. Don't
Yeah,
you say
yeah,
that,
yeah.
Dave.
But Dave, you were looking at a trawler, weren't you?
We feel older than dirt.
He's
but-
got a smaller, I think a 17-foot skiff he was looking for, but then like a trawler, but the guy wasn't returning his phone call. That's you, right, Dave?
I hope it's Dave because if it's not, you're talking about somebody else, and they're gonna feel like man,
Cheating on him.
He doesn't remember me. Rainmaker, I left to go to boarding school, but I would have graduated in 1989. Was best friends with Marty Tankcliffe.
Oh shit! I dated a girl who was his neighbor.
Yeah.
And
when we
and
were-
it was right about that time. It was 1990.
When the day I started freshman year and Marty was a senior, that's the day his parents were killed. We can't say he
Yeah.
killed them because he was released, but
Right. Who the
also
heck Aaron knows?
Rainmaker went to boarding school.
Okay.
Yowza. But
Nice.
Marty Tankleff tried to friend request. He did friend request me on Facebook. I should have said yes. Darn it. Maybe I will now.
This is
Maybe-
popular over here.
Maybe. At first I was like, but hey, he's innocent.
So what do you guys think of the that membership idea? I mean, I only have to get like 50 more subscribers, and then it would be and I want input from you guys too. You know, it's not like I'm out there begging for money. I don't, you know, it's just something to grow the channel, to secure us our spot in that upper echelon of, well, I'll never get to those upper echelon that are.
Never say never.
I know, but they're crazy. Like over $2 million they're worth, Sailing La Vagabond.
Hun,
You know,
never say never.
I know, but I don't want to be commercialized. I want to do this stuff. You know, this is in our house, and we're talking.
I would be
one-on-one with
willing
people
to
and
be
stuff, so.
commercialized, just so you know.
She wants to be commercialized.
Mid 70s, Dave.
I knew it.
Yeah, that trawler got sold like 2 hours
See?
before I got a hold of him. Okay, so you know who
See,
Dave.
I know Dave. I
Dave.
pay attention.
Love
my
you,
peoples.
Dave.
Wow.
Love
All
you, mean
right.
it, Dave.
Dave, I still think, you know what? The trawler sounds great, but for you, I would definitely go something smaller, manageable, easy peasy. And then the best boat to ever own is your friends, right? I'm sure you know that. You've had boats forever.
What does that mean?
You can go on boats for nothing. You don't have to worry about the maintenance and all that stuff. You bring a 6-pack of beer, you're good to go.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna where is he? Are you Dave? Are you in I think Virginia? I thought maybe. I don't know. But I am kind of hooked up with a veterans organization. I'm trying to start something that will take vets and like injured in the line of duty, fire and police, their families out for a day of sailing. And there's nothing like that really in the area. There's somebody that's in Houston, Texas that I met and I talked to about doing stuff up here, and it didn't seem like they were all that interested. But I have been involved with like take a vet fishing, stuff like that. So I'm thinking maybe something like along the lines of take a vet sailing or take a hero sailing, something like that, just to give back. And I mean, like I did 13 years, and public safety in that venue in this world today is very difficult to do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Very
yeah.
difficult to do.
Absolutely.
And I mean, you're seeing it everywhere
Everything
in the United
seems
States
harder.
right now. It's just,
Yeah, everything seems harder these days.
yeah. So, but listen, we are at what time we got?
Yeah, I
8:09.
gotta-
Okay. Well, guys, this has been absolutely lovely.
So nice.
I appreciate you guys talking back and forth. Please feel free to keep it up, or also send us an email at the SV Freedom Crew at outlook.com. I messed that up last time. I think I did a good job with it this time, right?
Yeah,
It's SV Freedom Crew at outlook.com.
we're the crew.
The website that's going to be coming out, not out yet. I'm not going to tell you the URL yet, but I have the URL and we're working on that. It's very basic blog, vlog, membership, who's who, who's where, what can we do for each other, how can we grow together type of atmosphere.
Okay.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yeah. And wish me luck with my hearing aids, guys, because these things are crazy loud. They're very, very small. You can't really hear them. And I got silver.
You can't see them.
See, I was going for first this color called Chroma Beige, which like would match my skin tone. But then I was like, no, because then someone's going to see it and they're going to do a second look and they're going to look like, you have hearing aids? Instead, I got these that are silver. It's like, oh, that's kind of techie. Maybe he's got like some kind of new earplugs in or
Yeah,
something.
man.
You know, like new iPad. What are they called? Earpads? iPods?
No, no.
Earpods?
AirPod.
AirPod?
I don't know.
Earphone that are from Apple. I don't know. I'm a Samsung guy.
I don't know.
Anywho, all right, guys, we're going to cut it short right now. If you didn't see the episode that I put out tonight before this, it really wasn't a lot of time, but go take a look at that. Again, if you could watch it from the front to the back, that'd be great. That really helps the algorithm, and some comments in there, and then share it with people. I mean, if we can get to that 500 point, and I think the only way I can get to that 500 mark really is with you guys. I can't, I'm doing everything I can on this. I I'm not going to buy followers. I'm not going to do any of that nonsense. So we're just going to keep putting out what we think is good content or the best we absolutely can and keep improving our equipment so things are clearer and the sound is better. We just bought some wireless mics. So when I'm working on the boat, the sound will come through a lot better than before with just the external mic. So we're doing little things here and there to try to make this better because I've said it many times. Like number one is I love this freaking boat.
Yeah.
I really love this boat, and I really found my place at my age, which is this YouTube thing. Sharing this journey, talking to people. I really feel like I have a therapist who's at my church who I've spoken about before here. And I told him this week, and he's like, maybe go get a part-time job, blah, 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 blah. We're talking back and forth. And I'm like, listen, I feel like I could do big things with this. I could reach people, maybe help people out that are going through things at the same age. I've been through a lot, being through the military. Maybe we can have conversation, even if I can't help people, just be a friend, So
That's nice.
I don't know. Yeah, it means a lot to me. So that's it. That's it. So Holland and Australia and Maryland and Virginia
And Port Jeff.
and not previously Port Jeff.
Orlel. Yes.
Yeah. We're going to sign off right now, guys. Appreciate you. Go watch that other video. Send us any comments. Hey, if you did not vote yet on the screws,
Yes.
I think you guys all did. Vote now because it's most likely going to be next episode because we're starting to count them up now. So
Yes.
Probably next episode we're going to announce that. And this is one of our shirts. I didn't do it on purpose, but we're big. We're big like made in America stuff. Sorry, Holland and Australia, but United States is kind of struggling a little bit here. So these are made in America dry fits. So they're 100% made in America. Super comfortable. I got my logo on the front. And we got a logo on the back. We have two versions with this logo on the back and then a picture actually of our sailboat on the back, Sailing SV Freedom on the bottom. And we're going to be giving them away next week. One long sleeve like this and one short sleeve tee like this.
Oh, there you go.
All right. We out.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you, friends.
Have a good weekend.
All right. Cheers.
See ya.
Bye. How do I fade this out?